Okay, according to YouTube, I am now live. And the bitrate seems to be behaving at the moment. Oh yeah, well yeah, definitely stable. The frame rate is a bit low, is half of it was last time, but I don't really care. This is Nimby Rails, not Baldur's Gate or anything. So, get rid of this. Alright then, hello everybody, and welcome to this evening's stream. Hang on. Hello Connor and hello Aaron, welcome to the stream. I'm doing pretty okay today. I just took my cat to the, well, I didn't just do it, but earlier today I took my cat to the vet for just a brief checkup. He's doing fine. I might share pictures of him when he gets the coat of shame. Excuse me. But that won't be for a couple more weeks. But he's okay. He's fine. No weight issues. Health is fine. He's yeah, he's a good new cat. We've had for quite a while, but we haven't really told anyone on YouTube. Well, maybe shown it, I should say. So, today we're going to be doing some touch-ups and hopefully adding another line. I've had second thoughts on adding this line going up here, and I'm instead going to make the train go to Nuneaton, because I prefer that. So I'm going to just bin these stations here, so stuff Kingsbury. And we're going to take this unelectrified branch towards Nuneaton. But I just want to do some quick touch-ups in Stafford whilst people are joining. And stream connection seems to be fine. Stream health is fine. What do you mean no data? Excellent connection here. Thank you. That's what I thought you meant, YouTube. Dumb website. Anyway, excuse me. Yes, I just want to quickly make sure Stafford is okay. Just I want to fix up the north side, the north junction side before we continue going forward. So, okay. Train in here. There is no train in here. No. I don't know what you really mean. I don't really know what you mean to say by that. I can't really work with that info, I'm afraid. Sorry. It's a bit too sort of, you know... Oh, God, hang on. To justice. There we go. Train here on station. Again, I don't really understand what you're trying to say. Can you phrase it as a question or with grammar, please, to be as kind as possible? What are you trying to say? Okay, now this. There we go. And then we have the hello there, NJH. I will not be defeated by a username that short. Hello, NJH trains. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. The presence of me has arrived. New Eclipse livery electroliners. I've been on E1 and E2 today. Excellent. Assuming this is the area I think it is, which I believe is the Solent, I'd like you to clarify something for me, since you seem to be a local. Does that... I don't know where, but you probably know how I'm describing this. But isn't there a sort of massive air quotes busway in that area? Because I wouldn't mind going down to the Solent and doing some photography and getting some pictures of the buses there. Assuming it's still there. Give me some info, basically, please. Oh, hello Jada, welcome to the stream. You're going to try and watch the whole stream this time. Don't feel bad if you're not able to, because some people are busy, some people want to have dinner and lunch, well, dinner. So don't feel bad if you're not able to watch the whole thing. Really, it's fine. Even if you only come here for like 5-10 minutes just to say hello and watch the antics that go on, that's all good. Also, hello Bogdan. We were talking about that last stream on Monday. We were talking about the ATS thing. So both me and the chat are highly well aware of it. As well as the antics behind it. So it's definitely been on my radar, but I just don't know how to, how to approach it video-wise, because there's just too much, blare with it. That I think it's best to wait until everything's gone on before, like, addressing it in a video. Because honestly, I think some serious repercussions need to be had. You know where, though. Yep, sure is. It's open as we speak. Henry Court Way is the name of it. Ah, thank you very much. I didn't know the name of it. I just know it was a sort of massive air quotes, you know, busway, BR, bus rapid transit thing. Because, you know, any person... All I knew about it is that it's just very underwhelming. In terms of other things. Like, it's no Cambridge busway, from my knowledge. Right, so I want to make sure that trains can reverse. And even switch tracks if necessary. Actually, let's move this to here. That will make a little bit more sense. And we'll have a bit of a ladder-like-ish junction. Alright, so... Oh, Spag Ball, a stream, perfect. So tell me what. I thought you were. Oh my god, spaghetti. My mum's actually having some spaghetti this evening. I had noodles on Monday, but today I had sweet potato chips because or sweet potato fries as my Americanos call it. Oh, First Solent's also depleting the Solent Ranger streetlights. Woo! Get rid of those. Ban them. Feed them to the tiger sharks. Ban that sick filth. The one smart decision made by First Group since 1848. So, one down, 88 more regions to go. Alright, so I'm gonna sort this bloody junction out. Yeah, you know what, funny enough you say that with Abuja, because I'm really fussy when it comes to spaghetti. Hang on, they're going to Berkshire. No! No! Oh, for goodness sake! Oh, come on! No! Why Berkshire's gay? We already have enough streetlights in Berkshire. Get some decent buses there. I want my Volvo 7900s back. Anyways, as I was saying regarding the pasta, or spaghetti, regardless which one you want to use, I'm very, very fussy when it comes to spaghetti because I don't know, like just certain ones I love to eat, but there are also ones that I just can't stand the taste of for some reason. it's probably like probably just me with the textures and all. And I just realised I cocked up a little bit. Wait a minute. Well, I mean, just thinking about pastas again, I think the best example I have regarding my fussiness is that I love spaghetti. I love pasta with cheese, like grated cheese, and then you melt it in the microwave. But I don't like macaroni and cheese, at all. I just don't like it. Never was a fan of it, even when I was younger. And then we got the chance to ride a 7900. Well, it's first group after all. Yeah. Fortunately, I managed to ride them quite often because I used to use them to get to work when I was working in Slough. But also, I managed to ride on them in, what's it called? Essex, Leyden, Basildon, before they threw them away. I got some really good photos that I was actually really proud of. But if you want to ride them on a 7900 now, my recommendation is Belgium. There are tons of them in Brussels. Just go there. That's my recommendation. I mean, they're honestly not that bad of buses. It's just sort of... I always like to imagine that the gear change on them is like Windows Vista. There's like a very noticeable delay. Like if you've been on the Gemini 2 hybrid, you'll know exactly what I mean by that. Alright, let's just not put as much effort into this junction as I'm trying to do, and just make it a viable junction. Because this is just... I'm getting confused. Meanwhile, First of England has stolen Street Deck from South Yorkshire. If you know what 3501 looks like, congratulations, Gold Star. Oh no! Yeah, I totally am very familiar with 35101 Street Deck, which I'm totally not entering into Google. Okay. That's the prototype one. I honestly like that one. That one looks much better. I mean, I know, obviously it's the, that was obviously the prototype, but I really like how it looks. Because I know it's just like a Gemini 2, effectively, but, yeah, I like it. I like it. So, first, West of England. Whereabouts is it going to be running? Like, rough idea of assuming it's static. Western. Oh, that's okay. I don't want to go to Western Supermare. I'm not that desperate. I'll live. Stagecoach has Volvo 7900Es, however they're not H's, so it's not really... Yeah, it's not really. There is actually a pretty cool version of the 7900 called the S-Charge, which I do think is like a hybrid, but it's more biased to electric. At least from the research I did. It sounds really cool, but none of them are in the UK, at least to my knowledge, for reasons that should be very obvious. Because it's, it's an interesting bus, but it's not an ADL. And here we're just chemically addicted to buses built in Britain. I mean, okay, in fairness, I wouldn't mind going to Western Supermare if the IET didn't exist. There we go, let's put it like that. You got webcam on. No, I don't. My webcam is not on. The webcam is off because it says error 404, webcam not found. Also, I don't have my webcam plugged in. Just... I love what the internet has done to people. You could put a message saying the webcam is off, and you will have people say the webcam is on. Don't you understand, SpongeBob? No means yes. Pretty much. Alright, so let's see. We have that Street Deck plus stolen Geminis from Manchester. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I'm not exactly like jumping up and down for Gemini buses, any Geminis. Though, to be honest, if First Berkshire could at least get rid of the street lights, the better. But that's not happening for a long time. Right, and let's test this junction again, so... Right, let me just do the speed limits on this junction, and then I'm happy. So, we'll have them at 100, I'd say. The class leader for Street Deck 35101 is the original one with the Volvo light clusters. Coming from a bus appreciator that's never seen both the Street Decks mentioned. Maybe I really should consider doing a bus review to the Street Deck, because there's actually a really funny thing where I filmed a video where if you were to take, I filmed the interior of a Street Deck at the Reading bus open day a few years ago, and you can hear me just whining because I don't want to do a Street Deck video because there are just too many versions. And yeah, I mean, there's just way too many. I've got lots of photos of Street Decks. But there are just so many bloody versions. You have the normal one, then the hybrids, then the Electroliner, the Hydroliner, and then you have... Actually, now that you think about it, there aren't as many as I thought when you word it like that. It's not as bad as the Enviro 200. But either way, I don't want to. I really don't want to do it. I could entertain you in other ways. Alright, Stafford is done. Street Decks are 12 are okay if you go on the 12 from Brighton to Eastbourne. Hang on a second, the 12. Isn't that bus route that basically becomes packed if Southern have any issues whatsoever? Because I remember getting some photos of the 12 in... Where's the name of the place? I've got the map here. Where was it? Saltdean. Yeah, I was in Saltdean doing some... No, Rottingdean. I was in the... No, it was Saltdean. Oh, whatever, same as. I was in the sort of Saltdean, Rottingdean area, and I saw the 12 packed to the brim. And granted, the engineering works were on that day, but you know... Oh, and the micro hybrids. Oh, of course. See, I almost forgot about those ones. And yes, the HEV doesn't really make a difference from the perspective of a passenger, but they do sound different. So I'll be inclined to make a comment regarding that. And I realised I used the wrong track. Balls. There we go. Should be the mainline 200. Only good buses now are the E200 and E400. Oh, I like my Citaro. I like Citaros. They're nice buses. Granted, the ones in Europe are a bit better, but I like me Citaros, lad. Yeah, exactly. Debatable. I mean, I think, to me, the Enviro 200 and 400, they're sort of just... They're buses. May I introduce you to B9 Olympus? I I like I really like the Olympus because they're excellent on the front cab. Well, on the top deck. If you go on the top deck on any Olympus, doesn't matter the chassis. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter or what its powertrain. But if you go on the top deck, you get an excellent view because the window is so big. So yeah, I like me some Olympuses. NJH, just to give you an example of how much of a noob I am, I don't know where Hyde Road is. I'm still a bit of a novice with buses, I'm sorry. And yes, Urban 90 seats on an Invera 200 are awful. I've been on it a couple times with them in recent years, so I know the pain. Hyde Road is Manchester. Thank you very much. You know, I was actually thinking of going somewhere tomorrow just to do some photography and filming, but I don't know where. I don't really know where to go tomorrow. I've been really stuck just trying to decide. It's actually kind of funny, Jada. I've actually been on all of them except the B9TL one. I've been on the Scania one and the Dennis Dart one. Well, no, not Dennis Dart. Just Dennis. Dennis ones just feel like the old Enduro 400s and ALX 400s. So, nothing really much with that. And the Scania one is, well, it's a Scania, which means Yowie won't like it. Because apparently it's loud and the fans are on all the time. Whatever that means. You have to go to Leicester for the B9 ones. Ensign Bus used to have a couple of them, but I think they... Do they still? I don't know if they still have them. And I don't really want to go to Purfleet just to find out if they do or not. But Leicester has been on my mind to go, but it's just so expensive. Like, East Midlands Railway just love money. It's so annoying. I really want to go to Leicester. Not only will I'll be able to get more footage of other trains in that area, like the East Midlands 170s, which I'll need to film more for this. I want to film at least in an obtuse location for the Sprinter to get more footage for Sprinters. But just a shame. I really want to go to Leicester. Why do East Midlands Railway charge so much? Let me just check right now how much it costs, like for just a ticket. Like London to Leicester. London terminals. Leicester. With a rail card. Alright. Let's see. So an off-peak return with a rail card costs £77. Off-peak with a rail card. From London to Leicester. Disgusting. I ain't spending that much. And, you know, I could take the coach, but the coach doesn't even stop anywhere near the station. Because Leicester's one of those places where the bus station is nowhere near the main train station. Or you have to walk. It's got utter garbage. I hate that so much. Only costs £4 bus return for me. Very nice. Well, this is the downside of living in London. London is cheap, but if you want to take one step outside of London, you start having to. You need to take a bank loan out. Readjust. Actually, I'll put it above ground. Why not? Hopefully one day they'll make the prices cheap enough for me to consider going to Leicester, because I really want to go there. Also, good evening, what's it called? Lord Everything, welcome to the stream. The B9 Olympuses are coming to Arriva Beds and Bucks. Ooh! That's interesting. Is there a set date, or have they already been transferred? Because Aylesbury isn't that far away from me, and it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. I can tolerate Aylesbury, or High Wycombe, that area. I'm fine with that. Can't say oh, they're being transferred. Okay, fair enough then. I'll wait. I'll keep that area in the back burner then. Still, thanks for the heads up. I'll keep that in mind. Also, I just realised I still did the speed limit wrong on this bit. There we go. Alright then, thank you very much. Purely because Coach is super superior. Purely because I think it's worth the price from National Express and Megabus. Can't say anything for Flixbus. I've used Flixbus multiple times to leave the country, and well, they're okay. Just make sure you have to sort of roll the dice on if you'll get sleep on the overnight coach. But I did London to Stoke-on-Trent on Flixbus. It was all right. It was a ex-National Express Caetano Levante 2, I think. I think it was a Scania one. In fact, I have a picture of it. So let me double check and confirm it with you. I'll tell you which version it was, because I have the exact picture I took in my archive. So Coach Caetano Levante. I think it was a where is it? Was it that one? No, that's not it. Hang on. Okay, yeah, I got it. It was, I actually got the number plate if anyone's curious, because I barely gave this info out anyway, but it was a Caetano Levante Scania. It was a Scania K44EB6, and the plate BL17XAY, if anyone's curious. It was that one. It was okay. It was actually pretty nice to ride on. I mean, it's a Caetano, it's a Levante. How could it not be? Oh, hello there, Duto. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it was a Levante 2. Yeah, not a 3. I like both the 2 and 3. And Lord Everything's question. What was it? What's your favourite ice? Well, I've only been on the Ice 3 and the Ice 3 Volaro D, so I can't really give an opinion on that. Like, which one's the best, my favourite one overall. But I can at least say that my favourite one in terms of appearance is the Ice 1. And my favourite one in terms of sound is... don't know. I need to reconsider. I'll need to sit down and think about it. I genuinely don't know which one my favourite is in terms of sound. Alright, so let me just look at the track here. I think we can get away with about 120, I guess. I still don't really know what to make of the Ice 4. I've only seen one once. I filmed it leaving Essen when I went to Germany a while ago. But I don't really have an opinion of it much. Obviously, I still need to ride it, but, you know, That won't be for a while. Also, welcome, No One Official. Welcome to the stream. Still, yeah. Sad that the iced tea and iced tea don't get along. Okay, I like the iced tea. My friend wants to go on one. I do like the iced tea TD as well because it's basically the German Voyager. Excuse me. Although I'm not a streetlight appreciator, I don't mind the 22 Reg Eclipse streetlights as I can tolerate those ones. Or what's different with those ones then? What do they do? Or what have they done? Or how much money have you been bribed to say that? I'll accept any other answer. Sorry, I just had to sneeze a bit. Oh yeah, we were talking about the livery last stream as well. Horrible, horrible livery. I hope they just don't do it. It's just a really, really miserable livery. No, miserable is the wrong word. It's just poorly designed. Do you have an opinion on the Enviro 200 MMC? It's a bus. That's the best opinion I can give on it. A bus. If you remember the in the Juniper Railway review where I said I get so used to seeing Junipers that I just treat them like pylons. That's the Enviro 200 MMC to me. I'm sorry, what Psychopath came up with the... Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. It's... What was wrong with... The current cross-country livery, and even the original cross-country livery they originally proposed, way back when they first started, was fine. But this one is garbage. I'll take the original concept livery they had over this, which it was 2000 and... Oh my goodness. Actually, that reminded me of something really funny I want to share with everybody. Give me a second. Actually, I really want to share this with you. You're gonna love this. Let me get this. Alright. Okay. Right. So, I was going through my drawers, a couple, like last week, in my cupboards, and I found... Well, I sadly can't share it on visual screen, on the on the webcam, because I have no webcam. But I have something called a magazine. Now, obviously I wouldn't bother mentioning that I found a railway-related magazine. Well, oh no, I went to Longdis. Oh, W.H. Smith's. But no, I'm going to read you just a couple of things from here. And you're gonna... when I read this to you, everybody... in the chat, you're going to age instantly. Freightliner orders 3,700 horsepower diesels from General Electric. In an unexpected move, away from EMD-built locomotives, Freightliner Group has placed an order for 30 strong. For a 30-strong fleet of 3,700 horsepower Coco locos from General Electric of Erie, Pennsylvania. The 126-ton machines will be the first General Electric locos ordered for the UK mainline market and represent the largest single order placed by Freightliner. Yep, so that should give you an example of just how old this is. This came out when the 70 was just being ordered. I'll read you the next paragraph as well. You'll like this. The hauler is aiming to move longer and heavier loads while reducing its carbon dioxide emissions per ton, fitting with the government's target of reduced CO2 by 60% by the year 2050. Probably called either Class 68 or 69. Ha ha ha. They'll have a top speed of 75 miles an hour, tractive effort of 120 pounds, a big increase versus the 66, and they'll be the most powerful locomotives built in the UK. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. But I got even... That's only the start of it. If I just turn the page, it says... Focus on Britain's new passenger operators. November 11th, 2007 was one of the most eventful days in the history of the franchised railway. Where we see East Midlands trains, London Midland, Cross Country, and London Overground. Oh man. And I should end it there, but I've got so much. There's so much in here. I should probably scan some of this because it's just so amazing of how much of it's like a time capsule. I even got a page here going over Farewell Great North Eastern Railway. Yeah, farewell, and you got the Class 91s all in GNER, the HSTs. Some clips, some pictures of the 373 and 89. Oh man, and there's even an advert here called for a small video game called Trains Railways. Out now, available for purchase from all good game retailers or direct from www.justtrains.net. Also Windows Vista compatible. I missed that when I first read this. Oh man, Windows Vista was new when this came out. Oh, damn it. I want to get to my favourite page. Please, let me just find it. This is my favourite page coming up. Because I shared this with my friend. And here we go. Okay. So, this is my favourite page by far in this magazine. This is the game that rail enthusiasts have been waiting for. Rail Simulator provides the most realistic simulation of trains possible on a PC. Plus, we provide you, the player, with powerful tools to create your own railway world. Stunningly realistic graphics and audio to deliver an immersive driving experience. Contemporary and historic trains to appeal to all types of train enthusiasts. 3 levels of driving difficulty. Passenger and freight operations, each requiring specific skills. Hours of possible missions to test your skill as a train driver. Can you meet the demanding task of driving a busy commuter train? Free roam experience for those who prefer a more leisurely approach. 4 wheel-railed routes, each one average 90 miles in, and both historic and current environments featured. Railsimulator.com. Peggy free. EA. So, yeah, this is an advert for Rail Simulator. Copyright 2007. Oh man, and yeah, I really need to scan this and upload it onto my I really need to scan this. I should probably get this scanned and then I can post it like on Facebook or to people on YouTube and stuff, because this is amazing. I love this magazine so much. Oh man. And I just turned to a page and it's got Cotswold Rail driving like Cotswold Rails Class 47s. That's this is so, I love this. Let's get back to Nimby Rails, but there you go, everybody. No refunds on the aging, but I hope you enjoyed that little little blast back to the past, when the world was simpler, and back then I was still playing on my Game Boy Advance. That was my hot console back when I was then. And I had to ask to use the computer. Whoa! Alan Thompson's de-aging subscription. Or better, you can just go down to Superdrug and get some Dove face cream. That should sort you out. You'll be right as rain in no time. Also, opinions on FGW blue and pink livery. Fine, never had an issue with it. I thought it was a pretty nice livery, because it just worked. Alright, so one more station here. Oh, that's a lot. That's a big catchment area. Oh dear. Also, I think I forgot to rename that station. I did. Oh, okay, there we go. Ollie. Train Sim Classic on the British side is dying. In what regard is it dying? I mean, there are a few antics going on, sure, but how is it dying? What's going on? Are people finally getting hit with the cold hand of reality that constantly milking people isn't a good idea? I mean, yeah, like what Jada said, it's expensive. Well, it's expensive, but how is that an indication that the game is dying? Yo, is Nuneaton? Yes, we are building towards Nuneaton. That is the goal. But you. There you go. Stocking Ford. Wallet's dried up. Oh, yeah, I'm not even going to entertain that. Sometimes it's very important to know what is worth reading out and what isn't worth reading out loud. A vital skill. Okay, Nuneaton. So, Nuneaton Station has a pretty good layout in general. It's I think it's got, yeah, a really good layout. Because obviously in the past, the original layout, when the line that joined up here had to cross over the West Coast Main Line, which was balls. But now they use they use an overpass here, and then just join up. So, I don't really know how much I could Germanify this. I really don't know. I mean, how can you, it's, sort of like, how do you improve on a perfection? Not that this is perfection, but how do you improve? That's the question. I mean, I could add a bay platform and stuff, but I really don't know what else. Flyover? Well, again, the station already has a flyover. See? The only content we get is overpriced, mediocre third-party stuff. Rarely a Dovetail release goes anywhere. And nowadays, I'm knowing AP and ATS, the prices will just keep going up because of greed. Yeah, okay, in that aspect, I can understand where you're coming from. But it's not dead yet. Yet. This is weird, I was here earlier. Fair enough, then. Put the crossing lines under the West Coast Main Line so they cross in a tunnel. Well, I guess that's one way we could differentiate it. Ooh. For the last few days, I've been seeing on my way home from school an 802 London bound. Well, okay. That's cool to see, I guess. Yes, the station. Give me a second, let me just look for my layouts again, just to see if I could, what else I could possibly do here, because, again, hard to improve on perfection. So we could have... I think the only change I would do would be adding those, like, the aforementioned bay platform, and maybe one extra platform, but other than that, I'm fine with this. With the current idea, I guess. Are you going to reinstate the Battlefield lineup to Burton? Which is... Okay, just so we know, is the Battlefield line the one that goes via Aspie de la Zouch, which I always used to think was a fake place? Because of how stupid it is. Is it that line there, the one that goes sort of, you know, Colville and then joins up to Leicester? I'll think about that, maybe. Alright. Yeah, okay, you know what, let's sort of... Yeah, I'll just do what I had in mind. Oh no, it splits off at Moria and goes down through Bosworth and to Nutton. Oh, okay. Oh, that line. Interesting. That could be a nice idea for a branch. And where would it join up, technically? I like that idea. I'm going to take it into consideration for later. We like that. Okay. Right. Part of it is a heritage railway. Yeah. This is an alternate reality. We're way beyond having to care about that. Don't worry, Jada. But that's a really good idea. I really like that one. All right. Well, let's start. So we'll start by adding our bay platforms. So we're going to do 2 sets of bay platforms. Actually, I think I have decided. Or no. No. No, just sort of like we'll have 3 bay platforms. Well, yeah, 3 bay platforms heading in this direction. That's what I'm trying to say. So get rid of this. Slightly reduce this. Alright, so these will be long enough for our diesel trains that we're going to be using, so they need to be at least 170 meters long. And obviously the speed limit will be a bit different on well. And rotate. There we go. Yeah, it would be a good idea, honestly. Just, you know, for like, not only would it be connecting like Market Bosworth and this area, but another route that goes into Burton-on-Trent, that would be a good idea. Just in general. Well, I really like your thinking. 5 house points for you on that. $180. And just for obtuseness, this will be a little bit longer. Alright. Oh, actually, first, let's build let's connect this bit first, actually. That's a good idea. So from here, the speed limit will then change to... Well, it's longer, but does it have the width? Well, it doesn't really matter. The width doesn't matter too much in the UK railway because at least at this point here, I mean, how wide is that? In game, this is 1.5 meters wide, and that's pretty generous. I mean, all you have to do is if you just lay down on the ground, that's most likely how wide it is. In your height already. Will already be like wider than that. If that makes sense, please say it does. So this will be the line towards Leicester. I know it technically utilizes a different, what's the word? Alignment, but I don't care. I do not care. That is a dumb alignment. That makes sense in reality, but we're not in reality. We can do what we want. Guess who's back? Hello there, Jake. Welcome to the stream. We're just building Nuneaton. What does everyone think of Wessex trains? No opinion whatsoever. Because I didn't use them growing up. Nor did I have really that much nostalgic attachment to them. Except one day, when I was younger, growing up, when I was on the train at New Malden, and I saw this this train in Regional Railways livery passing by. And I was a Wessex Trains Alpha Line service. The first and so far only time I saw it, it was at New Malden. It's so weird seeing it as well. Like, wow, what train was that? I said to myself. And I never knew until I did research later. when going about Spads, but sorry, I don't accept the Sprinter Country Club. I don't get it. Sorry. Oh. So, out of curiosity, whilst it's on my mind now, does anybody know anything interesting going on tomorrow, railway-wise? Like, are there any interesting movements going on tomorrow? Is there, like, I don't know, anything interesting? I don't really care. I'm not going to be too fussed as to what. But I just want an excuse to leave the house tomorrow, so, you know, anything going on? Preferably within Southeast London. Well, not Southeast London. I mean Southeast England, preferably. I should clarify. A train moves 1 mile tomorrow. All right, well, okay, that's something. Progress. That's one thing. Excuse me again. Right, let me just build the beginning of Jada's idea, because I really like this one. I really like this idea, so I'm going to build the beginning of this. There we go. Very nice, very nice. Oh, look at that. Juicy branch. Actually, I'm going to change that. And 100. 160. In Spads, don't let it happen to you. If I recall, they have a technique to snap drivers out of a Spad term trance with a handicap to wait. What do you want about? I don't get it. Oh, darn it. Alright, let's at least build this junction. Because drivers, when told about Spads, oh, you're talking about the what's it called? The training video. Oh, okay. Try not. It's a bit of advice. Try not to be so. Try to have more context in the future, so I don't get completely lost with what you're trying to say. God, that was just so random to read that. I had no idea what you meant by it until you gave me some extra information. So, yeah, thanks though. Excuse me. Right. YouTube. I want to, but YouTube limits the messages. Well, it shouldn't take that big. It shouldn't take that long to explain. Like, my favorite thing about Wessex trains was the spared training videos. It doesn't take that much. See, that's not really that. That's not really that complex. That livery is... I like it. I like that livery myself as well, honestly. It's a nice looking livery. The Eclipse branded ones. Okay. Ooh, I can't be yawning already. I haven't done anything today. Alright. Okay, so we've done the bay platforms at Nuneaton, so let's now do the slow... Well, I should say through platforms that are going towards... the through platforms that are going towards Coventry, I'd say. Give my mate a shout out, please. Actually, yes, I will, but I require a small down payment, if that's possible. How does $599 US, preferably non-traceable US dollars, sound to you? Alright, well, coffee's in the description then. You know the drill. Law of equivalent exchange. Blessed be thy full milk metal alchemist. Okay, I can't read that fraction on my second monitor. Let me put the chat on a bigger window. What is that fraction? Yeah, 5 over 7. Oh goodness me. Alright. Hello King All-Star 64, welcome to the stream. And see you later, Duto. Thanks for joining along. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Yep, there we go. There's the law of equivalent exchange hitting us again. Oh, another one goes as well. Alright then, Jake, see you later at least. Thanks for coming by. The smoothest of junction. Junctions, but it'll do. Ooh. 100. Alright then, see you later, Duto. Alright, so... Alright, so this junction, or station, or these platforms, if I can properly communicate. Oh dear. Dear, this is really... Here's me trying to make a stupidly complex station again. Although nowhere is not as bad as Stafford, though. This one is still relatively grounded in reality. I offered an easy solution. I know, but I'm fussy. I told you I'm a fussy person. Okay. Good. And good evening, Juninator. Welcome to the stream. We finished Stafford. Now Stafford actually is decent from what I wanted. Bit complex, but it works. Excuse me. And now I'm just building Nuneaton. Yes, no one. You can say something that you really care about. Oh, I'm still dropping frames today. Even though I put the frame rate higher, my CPU usage is considerably down. And I've even, and I've cut the frame rate in half. Oh, weird. Alright, well at least it's, at least it's behaving. Now. There's no real issues. Unless I do something stupid. Right, so we've done that section. What is your internet bitrate like? Well, my bitrate has been normally fine. Well, now it says my current status is poor. Oh dear. Oh no, it's gone back to excellent. Well, the bitrate I've increased it up to is 4,000 kilobits a second, and it's currently at 4,177, that's good. That's what YouTube recommends. Just roll straight. Though I also finished. Come on. I also autism for an hour and checked the codes on my planes and listed them. Nope, not even saying what you're saying there, but okay, cool. Well done, your Transport Fever thing. Transport Fever is going good at least. Well done. I'm glad you're having fun. I'll still have that one as an island platform, so let me just copy one that I've already built. Might sound like an OBS issue. Yeah, I think it must be something on OBS's end. Because I'm doing everything right. This morning I was just going through the settings, and I've done everything. Like, I've reduced the CPU usage, which it's done. I've cut the frame rate in half. That's helped. I've increased the bit rate, and now and I'm still dropping frames. And granted, I'm not dropping as many frames. I've only dropped 4,000, but still, there are still like buffering bits, which is really annoying. Because I'm really enjoying streaming. And yes, I did hear about who Alan's lawyer is, which... That's such a weird person to get on board this antic train. The guy behind the 225 group. Because here's a question I really want to know. What are his credentials as a lawyer? I mean, you know, because obviously being the head of a group doesn't mean that you have good lawyering skills. You can have above average or insignificant if his tweets are to be believed. Also, hi Matt, welcome to the stream. I've added some more trains to my connection in Nimby Rails. So have I. I'm actually waiting for a few more trains to be made, but I've still got a significant number of things installed, to say the least. Ooh. Oh yeah, this needs to be on a viaduct. Oh, bit too long. He's a transport lawyer, so what was he doing on the software suit he's making? Oh, I was talking to my friend yesterday about this, and I just jokingly made the comparison, like, getting this guy involved would be like getting a local chav at Londis involved, considering the complete out of his league. But my goodness, that's the complete wrong person to get involved. Why? Why would you? Like, if I was in Alan's position, and I need, or just in general, if I need a lawyer for something game related or software related, I will get a lawyer who specializes in that field. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. It's like when I was hiring my artist. I need an artist who can draw cartoons. Like, can you draw cartoons? Yes. Alright. Oh, let's look at your portfolio. Alright, those are some cartoons. Great, you're hired. It's not a case of, can you draw? Can you draw cartoons? Well, I mean, I've drawn woodland I've drawn the woods. Excellent, you're on. That's good enough for me. Oh no, this isn't anything what I wanted. How could this happen? Goodness me. This is definitely the most... Ben saw money in his eyes, so it was a done deal that Ben would be his lawyer. Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, goodness, the antics. You know what? I'm regretting not putting Alan Thompson Sim at #1 of my little video I did. My top 10 video. I regret it now. I really do. But, you know, it's not like you can fault me for not seeing this would happen. Well, the thing is that the way you're describing him, that's the exact mindset that any person who wants to, like, scam people thinks. They look for weak targets, because they're, you know, like someone who would just go, yeah, I got this, yeah, I'll take this on. I mean, we're not gonna win, but don't worry, I'm gonna be paid, so it's not my problem that you see it. It's not my problem. Oh, wow. The scammer got scammed. For quite a while now, Crawley to Muirhead aggregate train exists. I have seen it twice now, the night of the inaugural run and this month's travel card. Oh. What loco does it use? Is it 59? Because I really wouldn't mind filming another 59, because I love what the 59 sounds like. The 59 sounds so much better than a 66. Yeah, but it's a 59. Woo! EMD 645. Hang on, do 59s even have a 645? I thought it was a 567. Oh, unless there's. Hang on a second. Oh, let me double check. I've genuinely forgotten. Oh, they do! Oh, it is an EMD 645. Oh. I genuinely forgot that. So if it's a... Hang on, so it's a 645 E3C, and the 66 has... Oh, they have a 710. Oh. There we go. That's why I thought... Yeah, it sounds so good. I love it. There's an excellent video of a 59's departing, where you get to hear the engine rev, and it's delicioso. In fact, I shall. Let's see if I can. Hopefully, I'll be able to link it. There we go. Hopefully, there's the link. Will it let me? Yeah, there you go. There's an excellent video of a 59 departing accent. Sounds delicious. Okay, fair enough. That's a perfectly legit reason not to like EMD engines, honestly. That's a perfectly reasonable reason to not like them. You'll get sick of anything idling outside your house at night, so yeah, perfectly reasonable. Alright, where is it? So, Side Island. Yeah, that's pretty much what the 59 is. A 66, but more blocky. Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I using the wrong words? Oh, Double Island. That's why I got confused. Silly believe me. Well, there are still a lot of great sounding engines in America. Well, again, EMD 645 is one of my favorites. But I like the 567. And that's pretty much it for my knowledge, at least off the top of my head. Also, imagine using two-stroke engines in the 90s. Hang on a second. Yeah. Oh, they are two-stroke. Well, that's kind of weird. Wow. Oh, I didn't know they were two strokes. Wow. G Genesis series sound nice. You know, I don't think I've ever sat down and listened to like that many non-EMD freight, like EMD locomotives in from America. I should really Google some and just listen to some. Give oil. Yep, that's pretty much America. They require oil. Why does the two-stroke engine just make me laugh so much? Why? I don't know why. I think it reminds me of that bit from Top Gear, 7-liter V8 motor. I love that one. 7-liter V8 motor. I guess that's probably the obsoleteness of it. I guess you could say is probably why it makes me laugh. I guess that's probably the best reason why. But it's hard to knock it too much because one, I like how it sounds, and just like the meme, "Hey, as long as it works." The Cat 175. Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. I love how the Cat engine sounds. Oh, they sound delicious. I love the Caterpillar engine. Yes, they sound great, especially on like the Class 68 and 68 is the only one that comes to my mind. I also other shout outs have to go to what's it called? There's another engine I like, which is the MTU 4000s. I really like MTU engines. They sound really nice. Nope. Opinion on the Class 19, which I have to Google, as I forgot that was. Oh, that experimental thing. No opinion whatsoever. Yeah, I'm also a big fan of the Class 88 as well. Nice loco. Maybe I should go somewhere, you know, NJH, maybe I should go somewhere tomorrow where there are stagecoach buses, because honestly, I keep... It has been on my head, actually, now you mention it. Actually, now that I think about it, it'll be better if the, Maybe I can... I think I'm gonna add another platform. In fact, I will. Yes, I will add another platform. First, we just disable this. What's your opinion on the Class 47? Well, I will be honest, I never knew it only had one exhaust port until I saw it in Train Simulator. No, the UK SD40 is effectively the Class 59. The 47 is pretty much just a jack of all trades. Like, it can do freight or passenger, and it works. Opinions on the Mark II. Coaches, again, not much, because I haven't been on Mark II coaches since 2017. At least I think it was 2017. Because it's the next first Wessex bus, which us First Solon have right now. Actually, I have another question, NJH Trains, for you. At least, just you can help me out with something I'm trying to think of. What's it called? What was it on my head? It was on the tip of my tongue. What's the worst bus station in Solent? Of all 5 of them, I guess. There's probably not that many. What's the worst bus station? I have a feeling you're going to say Fareham, but, you know, let's see, surprise me. See if I got it right. At least what you think is the worst. Oh. Here we go. I've got to agree with Pharaoh. I want to give myself a pat on the back for that. Why did I don't know why I thought like where would the worst bus station be? Fareham. Why would Fareham be my first yeah, I don't know why. But yeah, at least okay then. So avoid Fareham. I'll keep that in mind at least. Fact about the 66, as far as I'm aware, it has the record for the shortest lived mainline loco service left in the UK at just over a month for 521. Oh, really? What happened to 521? I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna take a stab at a guess that it crashed or derailed or something beyond economical repair. It ate a Great Heck? Was it that one? Okay, that explains it. Alright then. Ouch. Alright, well, ooh, I keep yawning again. Let's see how many frames have I been dropping so far. Oh. Well, it's been stable still. Bad disaster, but convenient name. Yeah, that's probably that's one way to really word it. Not that I am one that, you know, revels in names like that, but yeah, fair. Oh, the second man survived despite the hit being to his side. I didn't really read too much about the crash, especially since it didn't happen when I was, you know, when I remembered it. Gun Wharf bus station is way better, although the doors are behind glass. Fair enough, I'll keep that in mind if I ever go to the Portsmouth Solent area. I wish the 442s were still running. That would definitely motivate me to go to Portsmouth again. But now there's not even one. There's barely any 158s to see, and bus, you know, selection is meh. So yeah. Also, hello Yowie, welcome to this stream. We're just doing more building on Nimby Rails this evening. Oh, and Yowie, I might as well just say this. Earlier today, just in my spare time, I was just checking up buses and what's it called? Oh, hang on, I did it wrong what I was trying to do here. Yeah, I was just checking out the buses and the two Scanias with London United are still alive. You ain't killing them yet, man. Just thought I'd tell you. I know they are. No, no, I just thought I'd remind you, because they love you. They really love you. They want to make sure they know that they love you. How are the 460 characters doing anyway? Well, I believe they'd been scrapped because they're effectively unless you. Oh well, actually, we're probably thinking of other ones. No, no, no. I'm not. I'm not saying. I'm saying nonsense. They had their extended death stay license removed. Of course not. No, no. They're living just to. They're living just to annoy Yowie. If they love me, they still be running on the 281 and 65. That is true, but I can't really argue with that. But come on, H98's not that bad of a route. Come on. At least it's not the 81. Now that's a shocking route. Horrible route. No, it's a different operator, but whatever. Alright, there's a final platform at 90. Will we? Oh goodness, this is going to be a tight squeeze. Hang on. Oh, it's really sad to see the 360s being just treated like this. Almost like they have no idea what they wanted to do with them. What's the oldest bus still running in regular service in London? It's most likely an Enviro 400 of some sorts from, I'm going to take a stab of a guess, Metroline. It's either Metroline or what is it? That's a good question. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see what is the oldest. Right, there's a Fred. Let's see. Alright, Wikipedia. Let's see what the little wiki says. So, the oldest single deck TFL vehicle is SK07HLM, which I think that's an Enviro 200. Yep, it is. And it was running yesterday on the 383 in High Barnet. What's the oldest double decker? Oh, okay, that's Sullivan buses. It's LK08FNE. It's 15 years old, and it was last seen. Where was it? Let me just. Oh, behave, you stupid. Oh, it was last seen on the 18th of April. And the first one, it was the first one I should say, it was 16 years old, built in 2007. Yeah, you were right, Yowie. It was an Invera 200. And the prize for getting it right is being able to donate me 599 US dollars into my bank account right now. That's the prize. I know it's not really fair, but that's the thing. Life's just not fair, innit? I hate humanity. Actually, I don't. Humanity's great. Darn it! I deleted the track. Whoops. There we go. Ooh. Alright. Well, we haven't dropped that many frames since the last stream hiccup, so it seems to be behaving. So, yay for that. Any other topics? Hmm. I haven't got any right now, but I'll think of something as we go along, as I just finish off non-eaten. Oh, I'll get you next time.
I'll get you next time, Yowie.
Oh. Let's go to Long Eaton. Nah, I'm good. I can't afford to go to Long Eaton. Ooh. Ooh. It doesn't feel like I've been streaming for an hour and 3/4. According to the clock, I have been. Stop doing these references I don't and will never understand. What, you never watched Inspector Gadget growing up? How could you? Come on. Even I watched that. You know, Dr. Claw, you never watched Inspector Gadget? Oh man. Next, Yowie's going to be telling me he's never read a Jacqueline Wilson book. Like, you know, Tracy Beaker, Vicky Angel, all that kind of stuff. Inspector Gadget was reworked from a scrap loop in the third series. Really? Oh, I never knew that. Fascinating. A mission I've been doing for a year or so is to catch every single GBRF 66 before the existence of the 99 happens. So far, I have caught 52 out of 99. Well done. That's actually pretty good. You'll almost be able to beat HSD Howard at that rate. He's probably the only person I can think of who has filmed and taken photos of more sheds than any human on this planet. He's just the first person that comes to my mind where I think of sheds. Right. I am happy with non-eaten. At least for the bits that we are going to be looking at doing here. But I watched Scooby Doo, SpongeBob, Tom and Jerry, Chowder, Basil Brush, and Phineas Ferb. I mean, that's still a pretty good, a sizable amount, but I'm just sure even I watched more than that when I was growing up. Surprisingly, I didn't watch Chowder growing up, but what's it called? I watched lots of stop motion stuff like Mr. Ben, and pretty much anything from Oliver Postgate, like Ivor the Engine. I loved watching Ivor the Engine. Then Paddington Bear. I actually have a Paddington Bear VHS. Like, I used to watch Bob the Builder growing up, but, you know, I'm not really ashamed of that. I liked Bob the Builder. Either way, this new line has now been built, and I think I'm happy with it. Yeah, this is good. Alright, that's okay. One more we added to Yowie's list. Excellent. Yeah, I used to love television when I was younger because I used to watch so much on TV. I'm thinking, what other shows did I really watch? I loved watching. Oh, I loved watching Max and Ruby, Bob, Maggie and the Ferocious Beast. Obviously, SpongeBob. Okay, I did not watch Mickey Mouse. I did not watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. That was when that was coming around. I think I was growing out. That was definitely too juvenile for me. But that then, or Oogie and the Cockroaches. In fact, I don't think I ever watched Oogie and the Cockroaches or even heard about it until. That's probably the first time I've ever heard the name since it was broadcast on television. I'm gonna have to Google that. What the heck, really? Yeah, I never watched that. It was a French show. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Not Oogie. Oh, boo! Shush! Don't criticize my pronunciation of words I've never heard of. Oh. Sorry, no, a show I used to love watching when I was younger, which may or may not have been explained a lot from me growing up, was Totally Spies. I liked watching that show, it was funny. Yes, we did have that conversation. And no, I am not going to repeat what you just said. Nice try. Right, well, okay, yeah, let's build this line then. Hang on. Built. Which means we can now add our new S-Brute, S5. Sadly, in regards, Tiny Pop has been shadow realmed. Oh, I used to watch Tiny Pop as well. It had the music, those music videos on there as well, which I really liked. But I remember there was a music video with Mr. Blobby, which I remember seeing when I was younger, which had Clarkson as the chauffeur. Which I didn't recognise him obviously when I was growing up, but rewatching it again, it's kind of weird. Let's see if I can find it. Uh, Tiny Pops. Tiny Pop. I could have sworn it was. I think it was this one. I'm not gonna play this song, obviously, but I think it was this one. If I can find it, let's see. Because a car turns up. Yes, yes, yes! Yeah, there we go, there we go. Oh, well, it was this one. So at the beginning of, at the beginning of this one, Clarkson appears in the, Oh, yeah, Clarkson appears in that. Clarkson was the presenter of the first series of Robot. No way, really? I watched Robot Wars a few times. Kind of cool. In fact, I think I had a Robot Wars PS2 game. In fact, I'm willing to bet. I think I did. Let me look, see if I still have it. Where is it? No. Oh. No, I can't seem to find my Robot Wars PS2 game. Yeah, I remember Craig Charles being the Robot Wars presenter, but I never remembered Clarkson being it. But I'm be inclined to believe you. All right, so Diesel S-Bahn. Well, too bad I'm listening to some music so I can't experience the pain of Mr. Blobby, who didn't really scare me when I was growing up. Do you remember Wow Wow Wubsy? Of course I do! Yeah, I love Wow Wow Wubsy. In fact, I have a few special images involving Wow Wow Wubsy. Warzle, and then it goes via this link. What do you mean you can't find the path? Of course you do. What's special and you claim to be above that? Well, Mr. No One, the internet works in mysterious ways. I'll just say that. By the way, What's New Scooby-Doo is much better than Mystery Incorporated. Okay, I remember growing up with What's New Scooby-Doo. I really like the theme song, but I don't remember anything from it. I have seen bits of Mystery Incorporated, and I love Velma from Mystery Incorporated because, well, I think Velma's my favourite character. In that specific iteration of Velma was my favourite character, I should clarify. There we go, it's been behaving now. But I should probably sit down and watch What's New Scooby-Doo. But I barely remember anything from it. Okay, but that literally is double standards having those picks and enjoying Mr. Blobby, but I didn't say I enjoyed Mr. Blobby, I just said he didn't scare me. That's... Fight! 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 Oh. Well, I don't have a horse in this race because, again, I barely remember. I don't remember what's new, Scooby-Doo. So I can't say if Mystery Incorporated is better, but I just like Velma in it. Because Velma's funny. So I notice a lot of cartoon characters I like have that sort of dry humor, well, cartoon girls, I should say, or ladies. Yeah, because I like obviously, I like her, like Velma, Daria, Maud Pie from My Little Pony. Maud is best pony. Honestly, I don't know which Shaggy voice is my favourite, honestly. Yeah, I really need to sit down and rewatch Scooby-Doo. So I feel like I'm missing out a lot. All Scooby-Doo characters suck except from Shaggy and Scoob. Boo! Boo! Velma's amazing! I love Velma! You get off this planet! I do find it funny, but MLP, you know, the MLP fandom has lots of innocent characters, at least half the time they're okay with doing the most illegal stuff in the world. Honestly, the furry community has sort of, the bronies have pretty much just gone into isolation. Or hibernate. Well, yeah, they're pretty much just like a secluded sort of cult now, if anything. They no longer have the power. It's like the Roman Empire. Scrappy was good? Oh, that deserves a ban. That's almost ban-worthy. For saying... That's ban-worthy, everybody. He's saying that Scrappy-Doo is a good character? Goodness me. You're lucky I'm being nice today, otherwise I would have just banned you on the spot. Go on, ban it. Good evening, lads. Just hopping in to ask when the new show is being brought out because of 37. 37 fails for a single flirts beyond armchair power ritual scans. It's tempting to make... It's so tempting to do another... video on the new show, like another new show again, but the problem here is, again, it's over. I'm finished with making Train Sim news videos, but I wouldn't mind doing a video warning people about the, the flirts, but it's sort of, I'm gonna wait until it's like somebody shares a link to it. Then I will supposedly install it, where I will then supposedly make a video. Well, it's not even like a Train Sim No Show video. It's sort of like a warning video, like what I did with the 700. where I just show people don't spend your money on this. The fun fact I've noticed about former CBB shows Num Tums is that most of the characters are named after places in Australia. Well, I've never heard of that show. Let me Google that. 2012? Yeah, there was no way I would have heard about this. Hang on a second. Bendigo. Oh! Oh, whenever I hear about Bendigo, I automatically think about I automatically think about that Mordecai. Not Mordecai. That Rick and Morty video, like the Bushland Adventures. Oi, boy, we gotta go to Bendigo. We gotta go to Bendigo, boy. Get me cube, boy. Oh, we're gonna go to Bendigo. Oi, boy, filled it with diesel. Oh, 8 weeks, 8 days, boy. You gotta walk to Bendigo. And my video on the ATS 745 has received more likes. Oh, well done. Actually, I should download the trailer before they end up deleting it. Well done, Yowie. Also, yes, I did see your message, Joninator. Thunderbirds is best TV show for kids. Definitely, I love Thunderbirds. My father tried to get me into Captain Scarlet, but I just did not find it interesting enough when I was younger. He got me a DVD and I just did not watch it. It didn't look interesting to me when I was growing up. But I loved Thunderbirds. I did send Carpet Right underlay samples to... That's funny. The one person to buy something from Carpet Right, ladies and gentlemen. Never watched Thunderbirds. Oh, yo, you're missing out, man. The Super Marionation is amazing. Funnily enough, I actually worked with when I was on the film set. One of the people I was working with actually worked with the creator of Thunderbirds before he passed away. Seriously, go watch it, Yowie. I mean, one of the clips I used for one of my videos was from Thunderbirds. The ones with all the suits laughing at the 769. That was from Thunderbirds, or the movie, but you know, that was from Thunderbirds. Yeah, don't even make that joke. I already did that joke before you, Cobalt. Nice try. You have a pretty mediocre childhood, clearly. I mean, did you have Sky growing up, or were you stuck with Freeview, or just the 5 channels? Oh, it's from the second film. Oh, gotcha. Thanks for the clarification. I forgot which one it was from. Because, you know, they're like saying we should build an airship, but they just start laughing like they've inhaled 600 kilograms of laughing gas or something. I love the laughing. You had Sky HD. Oh my god. Oh, look who's living the fancy life. And yet you still missed out on so much goodness. Oh, Takeshi's Castle! Oh man, I love that! Oh, I loved watching Takeshi's Castle. Oh, because I had Freeview upstairs in my bedroom when I had my TV. We had Sky Plus downstairs, and I had Freeview in my own room. Oh, I loved watching Takeshi's Castle. I'd always put that on if there was nothing else to watch, but I loved watching it. Oh man. Also, hello Shadow, welcome to the stream. Oh man. I work for Europe's largest low-cost airliner, and whenever a plushie gets left on board, it becomes the plane's mascot. There is a Dashi plushie on board, SP RZB as its mascot. Oh, that's cute. And that was not the sound of me copying and pasting that plane. Identification. Oh my, wait, that's a 737 MAX. Cool. Why would you? You're gonna call that plane? I bet you. I'm guessing you're gonna call that plane Rainbow Crash, or something. Oh, good bet. What am I saying? Yeah, it's a Max. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's Rainbow Crash. You're never gonna get that plushie back ever again, mate. Ugh. Dan, I bring you good news. I'm sick of electrostars to the point where I call them electro sheds. I love electrostars. 387s any day. Oh. Thank goodness I already had dinner ages ago. Yes, my trains. Let's add our trains quickly before I forget. So we're using 620s. Yeah, bring that name. You know, obviously I'd like some. You know, obviously I like some royalties though, if possible. You know, just hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Speaking of Ryanair, I am going to be flying on Ryanair soon. Though not by choice. I really, really don't want to fly Ryanair, but it's the only way to go to Germany. Alright, let's come up with our train times. Oh, 600. Let's see what we can work with here. You know what? Actually, I'm very glad you brought up the Teletubbies, NJH, because that brings to a little interesting bit of trivia with my childhood. So the Teletubbies didn't really... Well, one thing from the Teletubbies did scare me. What was it? See if you can guess what it was. And before you say, it wasn't the Nunu. Something else really terrified me when I was younger, to the point where I would run away from the TV and hide behind the sofa. What do you think it was? The baby. No, that's a good guess. It wasn't the baby. Yes, you got it. It was the lion and the bear. Well done. Well done, NJH. Good guess. Excellent. It was that. Specifically the lion. The bear was already a bit twitchy to me, but the lion terrified me. It was like I was running by the side. I was crying. It scared me so much. And it wasn't like I was scared of lions. I mean, we have a cat. Even when I was younger, living, in Feltham. We had a cat. But just, wow. The costumes are 7 feet tall. Oh, that alone doesn't really scare me. And when you're younger, you don't really know that, nor does that really scare you. But it's the it was just how they were on. It was the eyes. I think that really scared me. The eyes. I even tried rewatching it when I was like 15, and I was still scared. But now, as I as I start to reach 30, it doesn't scare me at all. I took Ryanair to Germany from Stansted. The baggage crew mashed up a tub of hair gel, my friend. Oh no! Oh, rip. Blackpool Transport have a launch date for North Station tram stop. Oh wow, really? They're going to be opening up a tram stop there? I didn't know about this. You know, I wouldn't mind going to Blackpool if, you know, I could afford it. Actually, how much does it cost to get to Blackpool from London? London terminals. Blackpool. I really would like to go to Blackpool. How much for my journey? Mr. Lubba Lubba. Okay, so if anyone remembers earlier in the stream, it would cost £77, roughly, to get from London to Leicester with a disabled rail card, return. Okay, from London to Leicester, it would cost £77. But from London to Blackpool North, it costs £76. That's still a lot of money with an off-peak return with a disabled person's rail card. It's still a lot of money, but that's Blackpool. What the hell? I don't get it. And yeah, that's my reason for going on Ryanair as well, Yowie. Because it's either that or having to delete my wallet to go on Eurostar. And for me, go on a 374, which... Yeah, Eurostar is just stupidly expensive. Completely unviable unless you're upper class. So if you live in like, in just like in Hampstead Heath, then Eurostar's dirt cheap. If you live in reality, it's a lot of money. Oh, 374s are not that bad. They are compared to 373s. And the Ice Volaro D. They're like... how can I word them? Ugh. They're just not as good. Blackpool would probably be cheaper of GC. Yeah, if they didn't scrap that service, that would be really beneficial. And I get a Mark IV with a Class 90 up front. If one lives in Heidelberg, it's basically free. Oh, I don't live in Heidelberg. In fact, I don't think I've ever heard of Heidelberg until now. And that is not the sound of me highlighting that, copying and pasting it into Google. Oh, Frankfurt. Oh, I have a friend who lives in Frankfurt. No, wait, no, that's Baden-Württemberg. Oh, no, it's south of Frankfurt. Oh, duh. Read, Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. One day I will be able to read the chat properly. Every chance I've had to ride a 373, it got swapped out every time. I know exactly how you feel, buddy, because that's what happened with me with the 373 multiple times until that one time it finally wasn't swapped out, and I was over the moon when it didn't. So I paid like 600 quid in total just to try and catch a 373, to the point where I had to plan the trip where I had a 75% chance of success using very basic maths, assuming no randomness happened. Which, you know, the drill. Alright, where is it? Try reading chat, but with 50 viewers. Well, again, this is kind of why I like the sort of quieter nature here. I don't really want to be a popular a YouTube titan. I'm fine with the small group I have here. Speaking of which, we might stream for another 10 to 15 more minutes before I will hit the hay so I can wank off to more pictures of Battalion before I go to bed. And go to bed. You didn't hear anything. Right, let's look at the timings of this train. So, 25. So, good in that direction. And acceptable in that direction. I ain't saying nothing, no one. As if you wouldn't like to snuggle up with a silver play button. Nah. I don't really care, honestly. I don't want the attention. I'm fine how I am. I remember the days of streaming to a small audience. Sorry, what was that? No, you didn't hear anything, Yowie. He was just the wind. The buffering. YouTube demonetization is on your back. Oh, you mean the demonetization that will affect all £0 and 0 pence I make off YouTube? Yeah, go ahead. Take away all that money, YouTube. Go on. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Take it. Go ahead, you know. I have no apples. Give me all your apples. Alright? Take them. Household rugby? Rugby won't be for a while, mate. YouTube strikes from your back. Nah, I'm good. I got nothing to worry about. A bit late, but I made it eventually. Well, welcome aboard, Crazy Shark. Although I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer, because me wants sleep. But if you at least want a rough rundown, I've built the line from Stafford towards Nuneaton, and I'm adding my service, which will be an unelectrified route. So, let me just put some markers to put, yeah. I'm gonna put some, just make sure no cheeky electric trains use the bits I want. Which I think I've already done that. More like me want redacted than sleep. Oh no, Yowie's been affected by the SCP syndrome, the SCP Foundation bad writing syndrome. He won't use naughty words. Missed last Wednesday stream as I was in Brighton with some friends, and Monday as I was doing some other stuff. Oh, sorry about that. But it's just bad. It's just bad timing with people, really. It's not the end of the world though, because the streams are what's it called? Are always archived, so you can rewatch them. I mean, I try to at least give 24 hours notice of a stream, but sometimes I just, like today, I wasn't really sure if I was going to be streaming today, because I had to take my fluffy overlord to the vets. There's nothing wrong with my cat, but you know, well, our new cat Milo, I should say. There's nothing wrong with him, we just needed to give him a checkup. But I didn't know if I was going to be tired. Or just make it an hour late because life and time zones difference. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing wrong with that. Just, if I'm streaming, come along. If I'm not, don't come along. If you miss it, that's okay. We'll see if you can join the next one. Not the end of the world. Not too sure how frequent to make this service. Actually, hang on. How frequent is this one? Is S4? It's every half hour. Yeah. Okay, we'll make this one every half hour as well. Which in this case, let me just adjust this so the first train starts at 5:30. Excuse me. Oh, and to loop it. Remember, there's 700 to 0 City Trailer Car will be reserved in a heritage railway somewhere. Yeah, that will eventually happen. We were already at the point of preserving Enviro 200s and ALX 400s, so... Yeah. Yeah, I would have said that as well, but, you know, there's a reason why... I mean, no one official. There's a reason why I only make the joke once. I only replied by saying, thanks, Yowie, once. Maybe twice. When I, you know, but even then, I did it with there was a large span of time between the two jokes. The joke becomes less effective when you keep spamming it. And becomes more annoying. There's your little, what's it called? Lesson in humor. Like, I accept payment in all forms that aren't traceable. In a way, it is, in a way, similar to the 66, I guess. Oh yeah, let me put the alternate platforms just to make sure the game behaves. And doesn't throw a hissy fit. Don't know where the train to go. Alright, Pencroom. Wolverhampton alternate platforms. Or you can call me Yao. Not Yaw. Everyone gets that wrong. Well, how do you... I mean, of course people are going to get that wrong because it's Yaw. Like, you know, you're on a... It's not a common name, let alone a common name from in Britain, Yowie. How long do you think until this current time in the railways, heritage railways will be trying to recreate? I'm not too sure really how to even answer that question. Oh, let me turn off the this map here. That will help. Okay, so you can use any platform except for all the platforms there, basically. Basically, if you can say Yowie for my actual name, take out the Wee, but I was yonking. Yow. 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 Doesn't feel right. Yow. Yow. It's gonna take a while to train me that. I mean, in fairness, Yao. Goodness me. In all fairness, I am not. I do like coming up with obtuse names myself. Like, let's see if I got an example. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Oh, actually, no. Well, one of the characters in my novel, before I was originally going to have all of the aliens in my novel having a surname. However, I've made a slight change when I was doing some world building to say that all aliens except androids and the Judgmantians, which are effectively gods, have surnames. And Molten was originally going to have a surname called Sherraway. So Molten Sherraway. And I actually have the spelling of how I spelt it. So hang on. Let's see if I can find it, because I have no idea what was going on in my head when I came up with this spelling for Molten. Hang on a second. It's on my notes. It's in my notes somewhere. Nope, not there. Oh, goodness me. I really, really want to share this. This is such a weird name. Surname. It's on Google Docs. That's what it was. Google Docs. No. Molten is fine. So Molten is spelt normally. That's fine, Yowie, but... Well, not like that. It's not spelled like that. That's completely wrong. But the way his surname was... If I can quickly find it. Was it here? No, it wasn't there. Cock, where is it? I really wanna... It's frozen. Is it here? No, it's not there. Oh, I really wanna... I'm gonna have to use memory. Alright, I can't find it in my docs, but, no, here's the name, here's the spelling I used. So, his first name Molten was like the normal Molten. Like that. As it is in the chat. But his surname was going to be this. That is going to be that. Which I think I pronounced as Sherraway. But there was no way people would I actually had a friend, I had a friend in France who was at least, who was a French native at the time. I think, well, no, not even at the time. He was a French native. And I said, it's a name I really liked. And, he then says, what does that mean? That's basically gibberish. And it was effectively gibberish. It's just... I don't know what was going through my head. I think it was just me being too creative. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, we just ignore him. Don't give... Remember, trolls... I always use... It's my best example. Trolls are like seagulls. If you keep feeding them, more will come. So don't feed the troll. Alright. There is no such thing as yaoi AMSR. Don't even try. But good night. No one listens to two men getting it on as AMSR. At least if you're watching it for porn, fair enough. That's your thing, but no. I thought I was the one with an addiction, but clearly not. Well, that's them, not me. You know what I mean? There are definitely strange people out there. So, I guess I shouldn't be too shocked by that, but, you know. I'm not even shocked, it's more like just, no, people wouldn't do that. Because what's the appeal? I've always been slightly self-conscious about my name because of how easily it is to be mispronounced, but, yeah, I can't avoid it. It just ends up happening, yeah. Also, yes, Ben, we've spoken about it in last stream, we've spoken about it earlier at the beginning of this stream. Yeah, it's a stupid price, and the antics behind it are basically a carry-on film. In your opinion, what's your cutest cartoon character? I'm not going to state mine since I'm tired, I'll tell you next stream. Fair enough then, but thanks for coming along though, NJH. And your solid knowledge is invaluable. I'm not saying as a joke, I really mean that. Thank you very much. Cutest character. Well, Sylveon is cute. Well, any of the evolutions are cute. They're adorable. They're basically like fox. They're like cats and foxes. Adorable. Other cute characters? I don't know. It's just the evolutions just come to mind. I'd love to have like an evolution as a pet. People who call me Johnny should probably run in the other direction. Don't think you're part of the minority. It's normal to me. Yep. Ugh. Alright, well, we at least have a rough idea of the kind of service I need to add, and I got the timings right on it. So I think I'm actually going to hit the hay and get some sleep. Since there aren't really too much I can add now because I'm getting a bit tired. But more importantly, at least the stream has been stable today. We only dropped 4,113 frames. Woo! So, yeah, I'm happy with what we have today. We've progressed well. Oh, so that's what your name means, born on a Thursday. Oh. I never knew that. My mum picked my name because she liked it. Actually, I think I was born on a Saturday. I'll need to double check that, but I think I was born on a Saturday. But yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along to this evening stream. Hopefully you'll be able to stream again, and hopefully maybe in the next couple days. Ghanaian. Oh, I forgot what part of Africa you're from, Yaoi. Thank you. Yeah, thank you everyone for coming along, and we'll chat next time. Hopefully, I don't know. I haven't got a specific date in mind. It could be Friday or Saturday. It really depends on how I feel and how busy I am. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody. Have a good night or good day. So, yeah, see you later.